State officials say the industrial personal property tax is destructive to the economic health of West Virginia. Jim Workman reports on the issue for the West Virginia Press Association. The issue was discussed during a recent meeting of the House of Delegates Finance Committee. Workman reports Commerce Secretary Woody Thrasher calls the tax the greatest impediment to economic growth in the Mountain State. The recent West Virginia Forward study commissioned by West Virginia University and Marshall University with the State Department of Commerce noted West Virginia's industrial personal property tax, or TPP, was a negative outlier in a state business tax package that ranged in the top 20 of the nation. Revenue Secretary Dave Hardy and Commerce Secretary Woody Thrasher presented and fielded questions from delegates at the meeting. The proposal requires a constitutional amendment to remove the tax, which means both the House and Senate would have to approve the measure by a 2/3 majority. They then would have to put removal of the tax on the November 2018 ballot to seek voter approval. Most of the money generated by the tax goes to county school systems, which has caused some local officials to express concerns about how to replace that funding. The amendment would phase out the tax and replace those dollars, supporters say, although some people express concern that the future estimates can be hard to make accurately. This bill centers on industrial and personal property. Logan County Democrat Richard Ojeda recently introduced a bill that would raise oil and gas severance taxes by 2.5% for teacher raises, stating it would generate $70 million in revenue today, possibly upwards of $300 million in revenue in the future as the natural gas industry grows. Before the industrial personal property tax issue is decided, we'll probably see numbers of what the existing industrial personal property tax, generating $140 million today, might generate in tax revenue if left in place as the natural gas industry continues its growth. Workman also reports that Chris Hopkins, director of the State Development Office, says that he hears concerns about the inventory tax time and again. Businesses of all sizes are affected by it, and he believes eliminating it will create new growth. The West Virginia Manufacturers Association also supports the change and says it could help to diversify the economy. Some others say that before the state cuts additional business taxes, it should look at ways to stabilize PEIA, give teachers bigger pay raises, and find ways to help consumers and families.